Right, so now we're recording.
Cool.
Go, you can see it counting.
5, 6, 7.
So, what we're doing today, using diagrams to structure our thoughts and solve logical problems. I'm just going to scroll down here. Okay, this is the front page in your book. So we're looking at solving logical puzzles. So we're going to go through a couple of examples. All right. So if you want, you can open your book to the same page, but it's there in front of you. This is all you're going to look at. Okay. So the kind of puzzles we have are things like this. So example: Rana, Tony, and Millie are sisters. You need to deduce which sister is 9 years old, which one is 12, and which one is 14. You have two clues. Tony's age is not in the 4 times table, and Millie's age can be divided exactly by the number of days in a week. Are you going to tell me an answer? Or are you going to ask me a question? You have a question.
What does deduce mean?
Okay, deduce means work out. Yeah? So we need to work out which sister is 9 years old. Now, here's the thing. A logical puzzle, so let's look at this word. Okay. A logical puzzle, right, is one that it follows very set rules. There are very certain things that we know, right, but it doesn't necessarily take us straight to the answer, and we've got to solve little problems, but we will get to the right answer if we do things in a nice, organised, structured way, which is why I said structure. There is another way you can try and do it, which is what we call trial and error, right? Where you try an answer, it doesn't work, so you try something else, it doesn't work. But you might get to the right answer eventually, but can I ask you what the problem doing it that way could be?
It could take longer.
Exactly. It could just take, sometimes people go, oh, but I've done it, it's like that. Some people can look at that and go, yeah, it's done, finished, all right? But what they then do is they never learn the logical structured approach. They get a problem that they can't do like that, and what happens? They never do it. Whereas someone that took the time to learn a proper way of doing it can solve any problem. So that's the thing. I always want you to think of that when I'm teaching you a new way of doing something. I don't want you to ever say, oh, but I can do this easy anyway. Because it's not about doing the stuff you can already do. It's about learning the tools to enable you to do harder stuff in the future. You understand that? Yeah? So it's like someone saying, I'm going to ride a bike. Okay, well, I can ride one without any pedals. You've seen those ones you sit on and just push your legs. And I can do that, so I don't need to have one with 3 wheels. But then you never actually learn how to ride the proper bike with pedals and only 2 wheels. You just never, well, I've got this one. And then you're like 25 years old, still sat on this little bike, pushing your leg. Yeah, it's not good, is it? Same with maths. You learn skills on something easy so that you can then do it harder later. So that's what we've got. So we're going to use diagrams to solve. So here's the structure that you've got in your book, and we'll just have a quick look. So what we need to do is take it from words to a diagram that we can use. So we've got, obviously, it says in our thing, Tony and Millie and Rana. So we've got, that's why we've got here in our diagram, we've got Tony, Rana, Millie written down, okay? And we know that one of them is 9, one of them is 12, one of them is 14. So we've written that along the top. That is then a really nice way of structuring our work to figure it out. So what we're going to use then is we're going to use this diagram to decide what we know, and then that will help us figure out other things. So clue 1, Tony's age is not in the 4 times table. So they've put across there why?
Because 12 is in the 4 times table.
Exactly. 12 is in the 4 times table, so Tony can't be 12. So cross that one out. It's just not possible. By the way, I'm going to let you write this down afterwards, so it's good to just watch the stuff. It's all in your book. Then we've got the second clue is Millie's age can be divided exactly by the number of days in a week. How many days in a week? 7. What numbers divide by 7? 14. So out of Millie, this is the only one that she can be. So by cross, cross, up, tick, that has to be down. Why didn't we have a tick here?
Because it didn't, like, you can't divide it by 7.
Well,
Well,
think back to this one. I should have said it earlier. Tells you Tony's age is not in the 4 times table, so we can cross that. Why didn't we put a tick there and there?
Because it can't be 2 years.
It can't be both ages. So even though we know they're not 12, we don't know whether they're 14 or 9. However, for Millie, we know she's not 9 or 12, so she must be 14. Got it?
Yeah.
That's then going to help us solve the other problem. So what would you do before we scroll down, or even looking at it, what would you do now to help you solve these two? Thanks, what would you do? What do you think? So this has to be, so we know Millie is 14. What would you do in your diagram now?
So I would, my diagram, I would,
What can we do in this column about Rani and Tony?
so in the 14 column we put 2 crosses.
Good. Why have you chosen to put 2 crosses there?
Because it says there's 1 9, 1 12 and 1 14. And they can't
So-
be 14.
They can't be 14 because Millie is. So we can put a cross. Now that simplifies it even further. So we now know
that Tony is 9.
Tony has to be 9. So we can put a tick, which means cross.
She's 12.
She has to be. So it's a very logical way of doing it. All right, and we get to the right answer. So let's just check. So that's what we end up with, same as them. Okay?
Yeah.
So we've got the final answer. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the book they have answers.
Well, it's just an example. It's just an example. So I think, here you go. Here's one for you to do. So I'm going to get you to write that and write the diagram out, just give you a bit of practice. Right? Do you understand what we said for the first? I'm not going to get you to write the example out. It's in your book. Right? It's all there for you. But I want you to use what we've just done. We've got a table here, so you're going to write down. I want you to write down clue 1, clue 2 in your book. I want you to draw the table, and then I want you to start putting the crosses and ticks and things. Make sense?
Yeah.
Great stuff. Go for it.
Yeah, we've done fun.
Okay, we've done question 1.
Yes.
Guys, Thomas, you done it?
Yep.
Right, okay, let's have a look then. Let's fill this table in. Jane, Bill and Kelly each have 1 pet. They all own different types of pets. So we know we don't have 2 with a goldfish, for instance. They all own different types of pets. That's one clue. Kelly's pet does not have a beak.
So it can't be the budget.
So it can't be the budgie. That's Kelly. Get it right in the right place. Okay. Bill's pet lives in a bowl. So that's like a positive statement. So that Bill, which one lives in a bowl? Well, he must have a goldfish. Alright? Right. Now we therefore know that the person with the budgie must be Jane. So we can cross. We know Bill has the goldfish, so we can cross there, which means Kelly must have
The dog.
a dog.
I prefer to be Kelly.
Kelly's the best.
Kelly's the best.
Yeah, Kelly is.
Depends, maybe she's got a tiny little dog.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
No.
sits in a handbag.
No.
What's this?
Maybe the
handbag?
goldfish is like a big gold, like this. My parents have got one.
Oh, yeah.
Right, anyway, so we've done that question, right? It's not homework, okay, and we're going to move on next lesson to something different, right? But if you want a little bit extra to do just for something to do at home, right, we can do question 3 or question 6. So, well, it's up to you, right? You can do them.
Can I
I'm not setting them as homework though. Just remember, you will get other homework from this.
So
Right.
we don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it. It's up to you.
Do we have math homework today?
No, I won't give you homework today.
Aww.
It's not ready yet.
Does someone?
That's why I'm giving you this. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Wait, how do we get on here? One quick question.
Well, through the CIMT stuff, through Wikispace and so on. Okay.
I'm reading.
Right. Okay. Just to show you that.